Well, this is what everybody has been waiting for. The biggest spectacle in international football, perhaps all of football, indeed sport as a whole. Countless qualifying games played by nations that entered the global competition. All but two have headed home now, and it comes down to this. Making the finals in itself is a massive achievement. This, the most rarefied air. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. Well, over the years, one hears so much about what players get up to or feel like in the minutes leading up to this biggest of all games. Perhaps some of those things best not mentioned, but I wonder what honestly they are thinking now.
Well, Peter, from memory, I would imagine that it hasn't changed that much, and it's a case of just making sure your individual duties are done properly, not to let the team down and then turn your nerves into a winning focus and determination. The head has to rule the heart. Passion has its part to play, but the
chance for the header! He's got away with one there. Saka. João Palhinha to Cancelo. Bellingham. Palmer. Gently done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, nicely intercepted. Played back to the goalkeeper. Yehi for Palmer. Stones. And it's Shaw. Good spot, he's seen the run. Caught offside that time. Bruno Fernandes has given away a free kick. Bruno Fernandes, over to the left. Interesting ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Palmer. Played out towards the right wing. Knocks it away. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, good ball, and the shot! Bernardo Silva. For João Cancelo. Played towards the other side. Now it's Saka. Alexander-Arnold. Done delicately. It's a goal kick. Rafael Leao. Oh, what a ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Swung over. Shaw is onto it in a flash. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, nice touch. And that's aimed into the middle. João Cancelo gets good distance on it. Bellingham. Out towards the flank. Here's the massive lead! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Cancelo. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Now it's Pedro Neto. Can he finish? Goal! Portugal! And that has got them up and running. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Shaw. It's Saka.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And the ball is out of play. Yehi. Rice. Yehi. For Rice. Bellingham. For Palmer. Shaw looks to get on the end of this. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. England needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense.
Foden! A real chance and a real let-off.
England were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very, very threatening.
Bernardo Silva. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Bruno Fernandes, he's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Yehi, moved forward and quickly so. Rafael Leao. Pedro Neto, can he put it away? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
calmly anticipates. And they can counter here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
João Cancelo with the clearance.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress.
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's forced to go back. João Cancelo was alert to the possibilities, but he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Danger averted for now. João Palhinha. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Saka.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shaw. And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, sweet feet. Gets his pass away. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Picked out brilliantly. Bellingham. Looking to break out here. He's left his man. Oh, what a ball! It's
Kane, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Kane. And it's Shaw. Bellingham. Great skill, that's nice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's been picked out. And a header! Goal! And this is getting better and better.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Portugal get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Saka. And they win it back again. And it's Kane. Saka. Keeper's ball. And here's Kane. Saka. He's in, surely! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Looking for options for movement. Gets away from his opponent. Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bellingham really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And that was very necessary. Bernardo Silva takes on his marker. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Saka. Oh, that's neat. Bellingham. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot! There's a goal! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
England get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Ruben Dias. Foden. Climbs up big! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
To make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva is the guilty party there. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Played back in. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Portugal clearly...
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Foden. Played out to the left flank. Back into the middle. Rafael Leao. And it's Shaw. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham plays it in. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the runner. He's through here. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. And back to the keeper they go. It'll be a throw-in. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Now there's a fine ball. Chance! Long ball looking to counter. Nuno Mendes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a sharp little ball here. Pedro Neto. Towering header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Rice. Pedro Neto. Might be dead. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Another chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
And it's Shaw. And here's Kane. Kane! Cross goes in there. Ruben Dias is there to heave it away. João Palhinha. Out to the left it goes. And here's Kane. Bellingham. Can he get away here? Steaming on goalwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's found a way through. Nuno Mendes. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. There's the cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And that's been levered clear. Sends it forward. Could move up a gear here. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Palmer. Now the counter. Now it's Foden. England finding their passes. Oh, it's come loose. Alexander-Arnold with a definite foul there. And it's lofted through here. And he's through and all alone! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's well spotted. Shifted upfield. Rafael Leao! Rafael Leao! Oh, great save, real class.
Rafael Leao simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And the defence can get it clear. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Stones. And it's Shaw. And it's Cancelo. Real chance, hits one! Same again, same outcome.
Portugal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Portugal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Nuno Mendes. And João Palhinha. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Moved on forwards. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He can get that clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. João Cancelo. Foden did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
João Cancelo never really looked sure of what he was doing, and by holding on to it for so long, he duly lost it.
Up to meet it! He's missed, but not by that far.
a more than decent attempt, Peter.
Saka. Played out to the right. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And that's been won straight back. And it's played forward. No, that's been intercepted. Gehi. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Saka. And here's Kane. Looks for the finish. Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Portugal get it back again. Rafael Leao. Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Saka does really well to win the ball there. Ruben Dias. Bellingham. Bruno Fernandes. Gently done. Rafael Leao. He's shifting through the gears. Header! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Skims one in. Chance to break. Palmer. Hops for safety. Now Stones. Alexander-Arnold chasing after it. Ruben Dias. And it's gone back to the keeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Kane. Nuno Mendes. Turns back here, probably the best option. João Cancelo. Portugal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Pedro Neto. Now who's going to be first to this? They've managed to get it away. And the counter-attack is on for England. Palmer. Saka gets into some space. Now here's the delivery. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Oh, that's well spotted. Bernardo Silva. Portugal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Passing is crisp and sharp. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bruno Fernandes. Looking here to chip it through. And that's not going to reach. Chance to shoot. Cristiano Ronaldo! Bellingham. Foden. Out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Played out towards the right wing. Fired in. Decent hit! It's there! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So is this the start of a comeback? Nuno Mendes. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Oh, easy pickings there. Shaw. Oh, strongly challenged there. And he's there to clear it. And the counter is on. Saka is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bruno Fernandes. Forwards and with intent. Played out to the right.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's the throw. Oh, nicely intercepted. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. For Pedro Neto. Keeper's got good distance on that. Foden. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Rafael Leao, purring through the gears. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Saka. Saka! There it is! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Knocks it out wide. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
João Palhinha, closing in on goal. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Kane, and here's the chance to counter. Foden. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Now it's Saka. Now then, the ball's come loose. Saka unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, can he get onto this? Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Rice. Saka. That's going to go a long way. Foden. And he just whacks it away. Big chance, corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Cross into the box. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Bellingham just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Fiddles it through, played into space out wide. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Foden, looking for options for movement. Now that's well seen too. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. There's a sharp little ball here. It's Kane! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Cleared without complication. And it's Shaw. That's tidy. And it's hoisted clear. Passes short and sharp. Great hit! Pedro Neto, now he's off and running. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that could set him on his way. So much time and space here. Bernardo Silva. It's run loose here. Looks to go up and over. Oh, that's a key interception.
Antonio Silva. Nuno Mendes.
Great run on the overlap here. What a throw in. And he's there to clear it.
Saka.
Now it's Kane. Interesting ball. Saka in acres of space out wide. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
It has been end-to-end here, a glut of goals and just one between them. More excitement seems certain. So we're just settling back into this second half. And it's Shaw. It's Bellingham. Kane. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He is through here. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Foden. Kane. Bruno Fernandes.
Nuno Mendes.
Pedro Neto. Rafael Leao. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Gehi.
Rice. And he cuts out the supply.
Antonio Silva. And João Palhinha.
Ruben Dias.
Antonio Silva.
Ruben Dias.
Antonio Silva.
It's Bernardo Silva. And it's Cancelo. That's going right the way across. Good spot, he's seen the run. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Knocks it away. England can start a counter here. Spread out to the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Smoothly does it. Kane with the delivery. Towering header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. And it's Cancelo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Foden. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. is!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
João Palhinha.
Bruno Fernandes.
Rafael Leao.
Pedro Neto.
Foden. Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes.
Gets to show off his quick feet.
Nuno Mendes with the cross.
And that's been well dealt with. Now it's Saka. Well timed, excellent interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Shaw. That has been cut short. Defenders on the back foot.
Saka. For Palmer.
Shifted upfield. He's played him through. Alexander-Arnold. Kane. Tries a shot! Oh, it's gone in! England are back in business. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
England are making a change now. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is just fantastic, Peter. I think we all got the final we wanted. We can all now enjoy it for what it is. This is just a great game of football.
João Cancelo. Nuno Mendes.
Threads one in. Cleared away. A real chance to break. Played with finesse. Well read, nice interception. Sends it forward.
Bernardo Silva.
Now it's Kane. And he welcomes it in.
João Palhinha.
Pedro Neto. To Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, he's played it in low. And through to the goalkeeper. Stones. Gently done. It's Bellingham. Over to the left. Played out to the left flank. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Spread neatly. Saka! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Bernardo Silva can get it clear. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So what can they make of this? Gets his pass away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rafael Leao. England can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. Now it's Rafael Leao! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Keeper pulls up a fine save.
Rafael Leao is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Saka. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a promising... He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pedro Neto. And it's Cancelo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. That is a great pick out. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. England have a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's had a crack. It's loose, and there's a race, and a second time! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Bernardo Silva.
England seemingly requiring all hands on deck here. Players converging towards the centre.
Look, this is all about organisation now and getting people in the right place to deal with what's going to come at them, and there seems to be enough authority in trying to achieve that. Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
That's been drilled forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
João Palhinha.
Portugal looking to pass their way through. Rafael Leao. Oh, this is a great position. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And they're quick to get it back. Lovely. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
That's a half-decent try.
Rafael Leao did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
João Cancelo.
Bruno Fernandes. Out to the left it goes. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Move forward and quickly so.
João Palhinha.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's played forward.
And it's Bernardo Silva.
Forwards and with intent. Sends it forward. Kane gives his colleague a guilty look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, good spread. Ball swung in. Climbs up big! Good delivery, but no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Time for a change in personnel. Oh, super ball! He's got the shot away! Just off target.
Kane certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Diogo Dalot. Rafael Leao. In with a header! Oh, not the best of headers.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Eze. Kane. Played back in. Bruno Fernandes, who has made his impact already. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Goes direct to the front line. Calmly anticipates. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Pedro Neto. England needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, what a pass! Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So there's going to be another change here. He's had it taken off him. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. Now it's Foden. Big chance! He's had a hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
This is turning into a repeat offenders affair. The keepers won't be complaining, though.
Antonio Silva.
Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away. Rafael Leao! Rafael Leao! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Kane looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Foden. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And he welcomes it in. Pedro Neto! Gomez. has shown him a yellow card.
And it's Cancelo.
There's the hit! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Looking for the runner. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's heaved it away. Back in possession and ready to go again. Gently done. Eze. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ruben Dias gets it away. And the break is on. Out to the right. Cristiano Ronaldo, away from immediate danger, nicked it back promptly. And the keeper's got it again. Ruben Dias. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot going full tilt down the left. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Cleared away. Yehi. Ah, now can they counter? Foden. Here it comes. Defending of the desperate variety. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Diogo Dalot, spread out to the left. Great leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Back to the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Diogo Dalot could try cutting inside here. Oh, it's come loose. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. He's in here! Good challenge, excellent challenge. Stones gets rid without sophistication. Good spot, he's seen the run. And the shot! That's going to go a long way. And it's Cancelo. Oh, that's a key interception. Kane is onto it in a flash. Diogo Dalot. Look at the space here. Bellingham. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. A heavy challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Saka. Threads one in.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Over to the left. Goes in for the header! Goal! Portugal! And they've got their lead back. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Portugal take the lead.
Well, from such a showpiece final as well, I think this is exactly the type of excitement that all the neutrals would have wanted on show. There's so many twists and turns in this game. It's a pleasure to watch.
Now it's Pedro Neto.
Bruno Fernandes has a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Cristiano Ronaldo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. Oh, it's played in. Heads it! Now in for the pieces. What a save by Diogo Costa! And he's there to get it away. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Bellingham. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Played out towards the right wing. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rice gets it back. Gets his pass away. Fiddles it through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He scores!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. it's composure from here.
He's a sharp little ball here. Has a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has been clubbed away. Portugal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, well played, well played. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. England have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's Walker. Shot could be on. Ruben Diaz gets it clear. It's a quick ball upfield.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Rafael Leao, Diogo Dalot, Bruno Fernandes finds himself offside. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Now it's Kane. England finding their passes. Here comes the towering header. He should have put that one away.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Ruben Diaz gets across to intercept that. Kane is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Nice physical challenge. Hit into the middle. Walker can get it clear. Gomez is there to heave it away. England can counter promptly here. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Bruno Fernandes, and now the hit! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Saka, rapidly approaching the end, just a few moments from glory. And now the breakaway. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's a fine interception. Moved on forwards. And it's Kane. Now that's well seen too. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Interesting ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Kane. Saka. And he has been fouled there.
Bruno Fernandes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No, that's been intercepted. And he's running through. He's Kane! Semedo gets it away. Played into the middle. It's a loose ball. Just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
It away, and it's Gomez. Danger averted for now. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cristiano Ronaldo, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Nelson Semedo.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And it's hoisted clear. Played back in. Up to meet it! And somehow he managed to miss it. Kane gives his colleague a guilty look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's the chance to counter. And it's Gomez. Threads one in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Clears it out of harm's way. Shifted upfield. Struck first time. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
England just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Rafael Leao. And he's heaved it away. Oh, well played. Oh, they could break here. That has been cut short. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Oh, Red, nice interception. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Conceição. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Played in. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He can get that clear. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And that was very necessary. Looking to break out here. He's got away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cleared away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Bernardo Silva, Nelson Semedo, Conceição to Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Rafael Leao. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
You can hear the annoyance in the crowd. The frustration is growing.
Bellingham. Eze moved forward and quickly so. Bernardo Silva. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Good spot, he's seen the run. Back into the middle. Nelson Semedo goes searching with that cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And he's managed to get rid. They get a throw-in. He came in hard, very hard. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Saka! Oh, that is rather wayward. Bernardo Silva. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's played into space. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Rafael Leao. Fiddles it through.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Diogo Dalot, who's set up one goal so far. Diogo Dalot. Rafael Leao. That's a good run down the left. Cross goes in there. And that's going to be a goal kick. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Not much more than a formality.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. It's gone to the other side.
4 in the game. He is the man. Portugal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Gets away from his opponents. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Goes down, but nothing given. That's going to go a long way. Bruno Fernandes powering forward here. Bruno Fernandes turns and goes back, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's straight offside. Diogo Dalot. That looks a cracking ball. He's in space and looking for options. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Some really good ball movement. And that's been levered clear. Conceição. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now there's a fine ball.
Bruno Fernandes.
Crossed it again. Climbs up big!
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bruno Fernandes goes short.
Bruno Fernandes, massive leap! Oh, extraordinary. Great defending, strong and determined.